Alright, today we're going to go over how to thread the needle, the thread through the machine. Alright, so we got my Brother PE535. This is just an embroidery machine, not a sewing machine, just embroider only. So I already got it threaded, so you can see we'll start from here and then we'll do the whole process. So it does have numbers going across. So you see the number 1 and it goes under here. Number 2, which loops behind this piece, and then it curves down. This other dotted line is for if you are doing your bobbin. Okay, so we'll just follow the solid line, which is the thread. So we have under the hook, which I did here, and it goes under this piece and down here through the middle. Okay, which will bring us to number 3, and you see number 3 makes a little curve, so we curve it under and bring it up to number 4, which is going to go around. And if you look inside here, this little thing right here, let me turn it so you see it goes up and down. See, the thread is hooked on there, and this goes up and down when the machine is moving because it pulls. This one pulls the thread. So we have number 4 to go up through the side. Let me use my tweezers. So number 4 comes up and around the side, okay, up here and around this hook. Then we go down to number 5. Let me try to get a good angle for this one. Alright, so we have 5 coming down, and 6 might be a little tricky to see because it's right here at the top of the needle. This piece right here, the thread goes in between there. I don't know if I can zoom in closer so you can see it. Yeah, there we go. You see this? That's a little hook right here on the 6. Right here. And the thread goes under the hook. And then in here in this little gap. And here for number 7. Okay, it goes on the top. And you take your excess thread and you just chop it off here for number 8. If you need it. Let me zoom out. Yeah, so we have number 7, and you bring your thread, and boom. Alright, so let me pause it and set it up so we can do it from the top. And oh, real quick, when I take it out, I'm not even sure if this is right, but I just grab the top right here and I just pull the whole thing out the opposite way that you thread it. I have seen some people cut it and they just pull it through the same way you thread it, which kind of makes sense, but I'm kind of lazy for that. So if you just tug it, you see it comes out. I'll just pull it out this way and reuse it. Alright, so here we go from the top. Alright, here we go at the top of my machine. So again, you see the numbers at the 1, 2, circle it around for the 3, 4, etc. But we'll do piece by piece. Anyway, so here's my thread, and a little side thing, this came with the thread, so the way this would work, and this will just help. I never use it, so I'm assuming I tried it once or twice, but I don't really need it. It keeps the thread from jamming and just helps a smoother flow. So it would just go on the top like that, and that's it. But I never use this, but let me tighten this. Okay, so we take off a little extra. Let me slide it on. So we have number 1 here, and it'll go under this hook. Let's do that. Just like you flossing. So floss it under the tooth. Okay. And it did not. There we go. Now we're under the 2. So we got number 1 on to number 2, which will go under this little latch or this little open spot. So it goes under there. Okay. and we're going to bring it down in between for number 3. So let me get another angle. I'll be back. Alright, so here we are for number 3. So remember, we had number 1 on top, that first tooth, that second tooth, and we're coming down the middle here for number 3. Alright, so all you do is drop it down for 3. Now remember, the 3 has that curve under, so we just lift it up under. That's it for number 3. Let me try to zoom in. So you just bring it underneath, and we're up for 3. Okay, so now let me bring you back up top for number 4. Okay, so I have number 3 hooked here on the bottom, and it looped under. Remember, so we went down for 3 and we loop under. So now we're coming up for 4, and all you do is just follow it around the wall, just like it has on the line. Just follow around the wall. Say, I'll start on this wall, bring it up, and I'll follow it around to this wall. Can't mess it up, and it'll go around this hook that's inside. Okay, then we come down for 5. All right, so you see it's hooked on this thing that goes up and down. So let me change the angle for number 5. All right, so remember, 4, we went around one wall, curved it around to the other wall, and it'll automatically hook on here. And number 5 is just to bring it straight down. That's it. So let me see if I can get a close up on this hook. There it is. It's kind of hard to see. Let's see. See, this thing goes up and down and pulls the thread. That's it. So number 5 is just straight down. That's it. So now we gotta head to number 6. Number 6 is just this bar that sticks out, this little, it just goes behind there, in front of the 6 and behind. Let me show you what the, like this. See, there's a little space in between, like that. That's where the thread goes, in front of this hook. I mean, behind the hook. So let's get that. I'm trying to do this with one hand. Boom. Got it. Let me do it over. I don't think the camera was in angle. Let me pull it out. See, it hooks in there. There we go. There we go. Okay. Let's get it. Got it. Okay, so now we have 6. And next is 7. It's kind of hard to see. See if I can focus on it. There we go. I'll zoom it in. There's the 7. So it's going to go in this gap and then right here on the top of the 7. So we lift it up in this gap and then right here on top of the 7, and it locks in. Okay, it'll lock in, and then you bring it around here for 8 to cut off the excess. See, there's a little blade in there, and you just pull it down. There you go, and we are threaded. Now this machine auto threads the needle, so you don't have to. All you do is push this down, zoom out a little bit, push this button down on the side, and you see it starts to come down, and this gap will push in between here. You'll see it come down and push in. I'll do it slow. See, it'll, that little gap, boom, snap right in the needle. Did it do it already? That was easy. I didn't even snap it. I didn't even have to do it too hard. But that's that. So we have successfully threaded the machine and threaded the needle, and you're ready to embroider. And that's that.